Welcome back, fellow Horror Night fans and Universal fans alike. Welcome back to another episode of Halloween Horror World, where today we're going to be talking about The Shining. The Shining got announced, and a lot of people are really excited. Alongside that, Orlando has released some very interesting information for their website, as well as a logo. Nothing more than that, but definitely some interesting things that they've kind of mentioned, which we'll be going over. So let's start with The Shining. And with The Shining, this is the first thing that popped into my head when it was announced.
No, go easy on the wee one. His father's gonna go crazy and chop them all into haggis.
What's haggis?
Boy, you read my thoughts. You've got the shinin.
You mean shining?
Shh! You wanna get sued?
My brain just went straight to that Treehouse of Horror episode. But yeah, The Shining is both exciting, and for me, it's kind of a mixed bag. On the one side, I'm very excited to see the possibility of more Stephen King adaptations coming to the event. But on the side, The Shining has never occurred to me really as a possible maze IP. Though in recent memory, I have opened my mind to more of these types of mazes. The Exorcist being one, which did surprise me quite a bit of how well it was done with minimal scenes that they could really use in a maze setting. So I'm willing to give this a chance. And The Shining is definitely a masterpiece of a film. Stanley Kubrick's film is just beyond amazing. It's one of the creepiest films of all time. But how they're going to do it is still kind of up in the air, but what we are expecting to see is obviously the hotel itself plays as a character. We can probably expect to see the naked undead lady that's in the film. I'm sure they'll probably set her up kind of a similar scene to how they did Pigmen in AHS last year, with the shower and that. She comes out, she pops out, or she's around the corner. I would think that's how they would do that. You've also got the twins. The way I see it, at least on the Hollywood side of things, I would see John utilizing them through a see-through wall with maybe two mannequins in placement for the twins. We've of course got, I don't think they'd do that scene, the weird bear or dog or whatever it was. That just haunts people's nightmares of what the hell that dog was doing to that older man. I have no idea. But maybe we'll see at least the guy in the costume maybe jump out. We've also got Jack himself with the fire axe. And obviously we're going to be seeing him kind of scattered throughout the maze. I'm sure they'll use him multiple times to speed the guests through the attraction. But it does leave it open to possibilities of more Stephen King adaptations, though Stephen King himself has not liked the idea of his books being turned into mazes. But could this be a gateway into that? Because I would die if Salem's Lot became a maze. Not the new one, based on the new one, but the original Tobe Hooper, the classic Tobe Hooper film, because that frightened me as a kid, it frightened my dad as a kid, and I would love to see that as a maze. On the Orlando side of things, their website has announced something interesting. They've got a whole new kind of border or logo for it, with the logo, with the skull on the top of the logo, with a whole bunch of other skulls on it. And a lot of my colleagues have recalled this, kind of reminding them of when they had Catacombs as a house. Now, that'd be cool to see Catacombs come back and kind of in a new, refreshed maze. I think that would be really cool. However, what interested me, and especially as someone who does lore videos and loves the icons, was the tagline, "Now all our times have come," or it's along those lines. The caretaker's original slogan was, "Your time has come." Now, does this mean that the caretaker will be the icon for this year? I mean, who knows? It is definitely an interesting one. It's got a lot of debate within the community who it could possibly be. Some people have been saying it's Lady Death from the Singapore event. A lot of people, like myself, think it may be the caretaker coming back in a new way. But on the side of that, my brain's thinking, well, if it is Lady Death, I know Mike would like to try something new and maybe utilize that icon over in the event. However, I would love to see the Caretaker get a big event. I mean, it was one of the original icons to kind of kickstart those icon eras. I mean, Jack came first, and then you've got the Caretaker. So I would love to see the Caretaker come back in some capacity. A lot of people have also been saying it could possibly be Cindy. Now, Cindy Kane was an unused icon way back. It was during a time where there was a lot of child kidnappings in Orlando. So they couldn't utilize, for safety reasons, they couldn't utilize the child icon. Just in case she got captured or kidnapped, from the park. But I would love to see Cindy kind of utilized alongside her father. Not as I wouldn't see her as a solo act. I'd love to see her kind of go alongside her father and come back in a very big way. How a lot of people were wanting Eddie to come back when Jack came back for 25. So with a lot of the dates and the frequent fear passes, all the tickets are online for the Orlando website. There's a lot of information that's kind of started to stream through. We're halfway into the year. I'm very excited because now it feels tangible. We're getting close to Halloween Horror Nights. I just bought my flight to LA for 3 weeks, and I'm gonna, as soon as the tickets come up for Hollywood, I'm going to be booking those, and I can't wait. I'll be doing a video on what days I'm going to the event, so I'm very excited. It feels real now that Horror Nights is slowly creeping up again. This will be, how many years has it been? 11 years. 11 years. This will be my 11th year at Horror Nights. It's really, really exciting. It's coming up really quick. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Cindy Caretaker Lady Death is coming to the event for Orlando? What do you guys think of The Shining? Let me know in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Until the next time, guys, this is the Crazy Englishman signing off.